everybody. Gigi and I coming to you with this week's celebrations. I know we look a little bit different, especially the background. Well, we're back at Meadow, Brook, so things are looking a little bit different, and we haven't set up our pre-background yet. You'll notice I'll be wearing a mask in these videos, and that's so that I can stay safe while I'm working in the building. And Gigi doesn't have to worry about wearing a mask because penguins are safe right now without a mask. Lucky Gigi, right? Well, let's get started with this week's celebrations. As a school, we averaged 61 minutes and averaged 55 puzzles. Way to go, reaching our weekly goal of 60 minutes. I am so proud of all the hard work you've put in. Now, I decided to add a little bit something new this week. We're going to talk about average minutes by grade level. Kindergarten averaged 57 minutes, first grade averaged 59 minutes, and second grade averaged 89 minutes, which is so exciting because every grade level was super close to reaching the average for their grade level. Kindergarten classes that were able to reach 60 minutes this week: Mrs. Bates, Mrs. Longo, and Mrs. Sousa. Our first grade classes that reached 60 minutes this week: Mrs. Byrne, Mrs. Kamier, Miss Elke, Mrs. Humphreys, Mrs. Johnson, Mrs. Rinaldi, and Mrs. Wheelock. Our second grade classes that reached the average of 60 minutes. Well, wow, here's a big exciting one. Everybody reached at least 60 minutes. Way to go, second grade. And these classes reached the average of 90 minutes: Mrs. Bernard, Mrs. Rogowski, Mrs. Sears, and Mrs. Spears. Our top 5 for all-time puzzles so far this year: Mrs. Bates coming in at number 1 with 24,443, Mrs. Sears 24,144, Mrs. Bernard 22,952, Mrs. Casey 22,017, and Mrs. Lavin 20,749. Those numbers just keep getting larger and larger. Our top 5 average puzzles for last week: Mrs. Spears' class averaged 102 puzzles. Mrs. Sears' class averaged 95 puzzles, Mrs. Bernard's class averaged 92 puzzles, and Mrs. Bates' class averaged 81 puzzles, and Mrs. Sousa's class averaged 79. Great job, everybody, working super hard to do your part to reach your goals, which helps us as a school reach our goals. Continue to keep up the great work, and I'll start to see some of your faces in the school next week. Bye, everybody.